morning. It is about, my retainer's still in. It is about 8 o'clock, and I've been up since 6:30. Woke up because it was cold. Right now it's 42 degrees. It looks like last night it was in the high 30s. So I am pretty cold. I just put my shirt on, about to get fully dressed, head to Planet Fitness. I slept next to a park. I'll show you. There she is. It's a little park. I'm just on like a little side street. I'll show it fully when I get out of the car, but nice and cozy in here, but it is freezing, not gonna lie. Morning. So my car is just in this residential neighborhood. There's like this dirt path that just kind of leads to this park. There's the actual parking over there, and the sign said no camping or overnight parking, so didn't sleep there. And I don't really know. Yeah, this just seems to be a little side road on a dead-end street. So I was like, we'll park here. We'll leave early enough in the morning. And been on my phone for the past hour and a half, so didn't leave immediately when I woke up, but woke up at 6:30, so I don't know. It's all right. All worked out in the end. Let's head to Planet Fitness. .36, we have arrived at Planet Fitness. That's CVS. There she is. Time to work out. All right, it is 11 o'clock. Just finished up at Planet Fitness in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. Last night we slept in White River Junction, Maine, just over the border. Came over here this morning to work out, take a shower. I actually hit light legs despite hiking twice this week, including yesterday. And it was today's Sunday. It was actually my rest day, but I felt like working out, so I just hit a light legs and stretched. Been keeping up with stretching, which is really good. We are about to drive to Montpelier, Vermont. Montpelier, Vermont. So it's another place with Planet Fitness. There's like 3 Planet Fitnesses in northern Vermont, maybe 4. Most of them up near Lake Champlain, on the New York-Canada border. So I'm going to head over that way. I didn't check how long the drive is, probably hour and a half-ish. So it's a beautiful day, nice and sunny. Really going to enjoy driving. I'm going to be driving along a mountain range to get to Montpelier, so I'm excited for that drive. Talk to you when I'm there. I plan on going to a library, doing some editing, posting my first video of this 20 Days in New England series. So we'll have to see what libraries are out there. I checked the map. There's libraries everywhere. It's insane. See you in Montpelier. Also, really quick, I made 2 roast beef sandwiches. I ate one right before the hike. I packed one for the hike, and I left it in my bag. I never ate it. The hike wasn't too long. I just ate my snacks, and we had a huge dinner after at a restaurant. Shame. But yeah, that restaurant, oh yeah, I already talked about eggplant parm. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, meat is not supposed to sit out overnight. It was a cold night, but I don't know, maybe I'll risk it. Maybe I'll risk it. I'm kind of hungry right now. My breakfast is supposed to be this, or this is just what I got out. Doesn't need to be it, but sandwich looks kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. If it smells or tastes weird or whatever, I'm gonna throw it away. Yep. All right, trigger warning. So, I'm an idiot. I was like, you know what, whatever. This sandwich was in my hiking sack during the hike yesterday, last night, overnight, this morning. And, you know, it was a cold night. I'm not thinking it's a big problem. I smelled the sandwich, smelled fine. Take a bite, tasted fine, take another bite. And I look at the sandwich. Oh, I'm an idiot. Like, get the hell in there. We have arrived in Montpelier. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Siri said Montpelier or something. But it's gorgeous. This is a cool, pretty picturesque town. Very, very Vermont vibes. Very northern New England vibes. I didn't realize this is actually the capital of Vermont. So I'm glad I chose to drive up here. And the drive here was gorgeous. I took some clips. Some B-roll as I was driving. Not going to do it justice at all. The mountain range that I drove along was just awesome. And there's a huge mountain near here, so hopefully I can get to a vantage point where I can just kind of, or where I can just have a better look at it and not be driving and be able to, you know, focus and take some good photos and stuff. So I'm going to do some exploring. It is 12 now, so I'm gonna eat. I had a pretty big breakfast. I had some trail mix left over from my hike on the way up here. Gonna have a couple cheese sticks right now. I'll probably walk around for 45-ish minutes or so. It depends. I don't know. Maybe it'll be longer. But I want to really explore this town. Something that I haven't been doing too much when I've been stopping in all these towns are exploring them. At least the past couple of days. Something that I've had to do a couple times now is because I was meeting up with my girlfriend's family for a hike and my friends for a hike, I kind of had timelines with things. But for the next 7 to 10 days, I can't remember exactly how long, next week or so, I don't have plans with anyone. No one's coming up to visit me. So and what that does is I kind of can take my sweet time. I'm going to give myself a few more days in Vermont. I think I have like 3 or 4 more days. Then I'm heading over to Maine. So I'm going to spend some time here. I'm going to go over to northwest Vermont near the New York and Canada border, whatever it's called up there. I honestly can't remember, but that's a popular spot. A couple Planet Fitnesses over there. But this capital is beautiful. So I definitely am going to spend at least all of today here, sleep here tonight, and yeah, gonna go on a nice walk. I'll take some good clips. I'm excited. I've been in a really good mood today. Even though I woke up early, I've just been in a great mood all day. So, you know, even eating that moldy sandwich, even taking a bite, just, by the way, it tasted fine. I don't know if I just kind of bit the edge of the mold because my bite did go into the mold. But yeah, if you keep a sandwich in a backpack for like half a day or whatever, it's in a dark backpack. It's just prime for mold, I guess. So really unfortunate. because that sandwich was loaded with roast beef, and it honestly tasted really good. But I'm not gonna mess around with mold. Also, I don't know if I talked about it this morning. I did a little bit. I know I said it was cold. So this morning, yeah, it was in the 30s. Yeah, I think I already talked about it. But this morning was in the 30s. It was really cold. Something about that, I slept between two normal bed sheets, which if you sleep with bed sheets, you know they kind of are cold. What I'm going to do tonight, if it's going to be cold again, is sleep underneath the fuzzy blanket, like having my body touching the fuzzy blanket. That keeps me warm. What I did 2 nights ago was I slept just under my bed, my comforter, my thin comforter, but I slept on top of the fuzzy blanket. So that was really good. There's a lot of different kind of temperature settings in my bed. You can sleep in between the 2 cold sheets. You can sleep on top of the cold sheets with a warm fuzzy blanket on top of you. You can sleep underneath the thin comforter with the fuzzy blanket beneath you. You can sleep underneath the comforter with the sheet underneath you if you push the fuzzy blanket all the way down. I've done that before. That's when it's like, pretty warm. You can obviously just sleep with the sheet on you. And if it's cold, if it's really cold, you can sleep between the 2 fuzzy blankets, because the one fuzzy blanket probably fits a king size bed. The thing's huge, or at least a queen. Fits a queen size bed. So I've actually folded it on top of itself. So when you're sleeping underneath it, you're actually sleeping under 2 fuzzy warm blankets. And what you can do if it's really cold is you can put your body in between those two really warm blankets. So those are all my temperature settings in my bed. And then I also have my sleeping bag. So I can open the sleeping bag, put that over top for some extra insulation. I can sleep inside the sleeping bag with a comforter over it. I can sleep inside the sleeping bag, inside the 2 fuzzy blankets. A lot of temperature settings. So anyway, I'm gonna stop geeking over my bed. I really like my bed, it's comfortable. And cool thing too, when you sleep on top of all those blankets instead of sleeping underneath them like on the sheet like I did last night, it's really comfortable. When I sleep on top of the blanket, the fuzzy blanket folded over itself, it's really comfortable. Anyway, actually time to go on a walk. Let me stop yapping. Some people are so nice. I just saw a sign that said open studio, like open art studio. And I was like, yeah, screw it. I'll just go in, take a look at some art. And the woman's whole family was in there, and they were just the nicest people. I was probably in there for like 20 minutes or so talking to them. And they've gone all around too. The parents had done 6 months in a camper, so we were talking all about it, and they were just super curious about all my plans and super excited for me. And just super nice people, and the art was cool too. I took some clips, so yeah, it was a good moment. It's nice to talk to people. Obviously I'm a yapper, so it's nice when I can find some strangers who want to talk to me and hear about what I'm doing. What is going on? 7:25. Just finished up doing some dishes. I finally did the pan full of mashed potatoes from the steak dinner 2 nights ago now. Wow, that's kind of crazy, but I guess actually I kept the leftover corn and mashed potatoes from 2 days ago to yesterday. The night before last. This afternoon, I actually ate like half of it. I had all the corn and some of the mashed potatoes. And that along with the leftovers from dinner last night. Some pasta. It was actually my friend's pasta he didn't want to take home. I finished my entire meal. And so that's what I had for lunch. But Montpelier, Montpelier's been awesome. So walked around, got a ton of cool footage. Really beautiful area. The State House, I'm pretty sure that was the State House. State House is gorgeous. Like I talked about right after it happened, I met a really nice family in an art studio. I went in a few stores. I went into a cool store that had like art and little trinkets and all that kind of stuff. I went to a record store that was really cool, and I went to an antique store that was really cool actually. I like the vibe in there a lot. And FaceTimed one of my sisters for close to an hour. As I was eating lunch, I talked to my dad for a while, and then I talked to my girlfriend Rose as I kind of hiked around where I am now. What's this park called? Hubbard Park. So Hubbard Park is right behind downtown Montpelier. And I came here because, one, my car was parked super close by and I was already downtown, but two, there's a tower. So I went up in the tower. There's a pretty good view. I wanted to stick around for the sunset, but I had an hour and a half to kill, so I did some more walking on the trail, and talked to my girlfriend and just hung out on a bench with a decent view until it was the sunset, and then it went back up again when the sun was setting, and it was gorgeous. Camera really didn't do it justice. I also, because I was on the phone with my girlfriend and you can't video during that, I missed kind of like the peak sunset that I saw, which was just clouds being really pink. It was really beautiful. So overall, Montpelier has been great so far. The parking area I'm at this trailhead, honestly, I didn't see any signs about not camping here, and there's actually some campsites in these trails. I saw like a whole Boy Scout troop earlier when I was hiking, and so I was thinking this could be a place. There's one car parked next to me. I haven't seen the person yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's only 7:30, so I'm gonna drive. I need to find a place to throw these away. So of the perishable stuff, I have my cheese sticks, but those should be good. They don't need to be like super refrigerated. I have the Cabot sharp cheddar cheese slices, which is what I made the roast beef sandwiches with. I just ate 4 slices of those before my dinner, or like as the beginning part of my dinner. A little hors d'oeuvre action. It seemed fine. You know, definitely check that for mold because of the sandwich incident this morning. But seemed fine, tasted fine. I think I'll be all right. I feel like cheese is one of those things. I don't know. Whatever. People are probably just going to be like, dude, you're nasty. But tasted fine. Tasted good. And yeah, I forgot about my second half of my fruit. So the day before the hike, I bought this fruit thing. I ate half of it for breakfast. And I was like, oh, I'll eat half of it before my hike tomorrow. Forgot about it before the hike yesterday. Forgot about it after. Forgot about it this morning. I saw it and I was like, oh, let's see if there's mold. And unfortunately, the strawberry is pretty mushy and has mold on it. And I'm like, so I'm not going to eat any of this. I'm just going to find a place to throw that away. Got to find a place to throw that away. I also have this, and this has a banana in it. This is my breakfast trash I still haven't thrown away. So I'm going to go find that. I might walk around downtown. I don't know if, I saw a couple, or I saw at least one like bar as I was walking through. So there probably are some people downtown, but basically just got to kill time for a little bit until it's time to sleep. And I honestly think I'll check Islander, but I honestly think sleeping at a trailhead here would be cool. I will say I haven't seen a porta potty or any bathrooms that are easily accessible for my car right now, and I don't know where the Planet Fitness is in relation to me. So I'm going to check where Planet Fitness is and figure out a place to sleep. Then we're going to go downtown, see if we should hang out there or just what we're going to do for the next couple hours to kill time. Who knows? I'm pretty tired because I hiked yesterday and I woke up early today. Been doing a lot of walking today. So maybe I'll just hang out in my car and go on my phone, but I don't know. But pretty good day. overall, I really like Montpelier so far. I'll probably spend some more time here tomorrow, and then I plan on driving north. I'll probably film more videos tonight. Yeah, it's only 7:30. All right, well, talk to you guys later. Ended up going downtown and just going into a restaurant to use the bathroom. Got back in my car and decided I didn't really feel like doing anything. And Milwaukee Bucks preseason basketball game was on, so decided to just watch that in my car. Watched that for a little while, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired. Let me just find a place to sleep now and just continue to watch the game until I go to bed. So that's what I did. So I've driven around the past 15 minutes looking for a good place on the street. You can park overnight on the street here, and it's a populated area enough to where I feel comfortable parking on the street and just like in a residential neighborhood. So I just found a spot in a quiet neighborhood. Bed's already made and everything. Well, not made, but it's in bed mode. So just gonna set up my window covers, go into stealth mode, and go to sleep. So that ends day 11. Had a great day in the capital of Vermont. I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good night. Thanks for stopping.